In Turkey, tens of thousands are protesting on the streets of Ankara against a court case that could remove the leader of the main opposition party, Özgür Özel. This comes after a year-long legal crackdown on hundreds of CHP members. On Monday, the judges will decide whether to invalidate the 2023 Congress of the Republican People's Party over alleged procedural irregularities. This could reshape the party, rattle financial markets, and influence the timing of a general election set for 2028. The protests come after a year-long crackdown on opposition figures. More than 500 members have been detained, including Istanbul's mayor, Ekrem İmamoğlu, President Erdogan's main rival. Speaking at the rally, opposition leader Özel called the case political, accusing the government of trying to cling to power and demanding early elections. The government, however, insists the judiciary is independent. Well, let's in fact listen in to what Özel had to say.
Dava siyasidir, iddialar iftiradır, arkadaşlarımız masumdur, yapılan darbedir, geleceğin Cumhurbaşkanına, iktidarına darbedir. Direneceğiz, direneceğiz, güveniyorsan ben partime güveniyorum. Adaylarına güveniyorsan ben hepsine güveniyorum. 2 Kasım'da getir sandığı, millet versin kararı. Hodri meydan. Açıkça söylüyorum. Cumhuriyet Halk Partisi kolay lokma değildir.
Dr. Satoru Nagao, fellow Hudson Institute, is joining us live on this story. Dr. Nagao, what is causing these protests to just spiral in Turkey?
Of course, the direct cause is, of course, current president cracked down the opposition party leader. That is a cause of problem. But as a background reality, the President Erdogan, current president, continued as a leader of the Turkey a little bit too long. Because when we checked his career from 2003 to 2014, more than 10 years he was in the prime minister. And after that, since 2014, he continued to be the president of the Turkey. In total, nearly 2 decades, he was in the leader of the Turkey. In this case, what happened is, when he sworn in the first time, people compare the achievement of the previous government and President Erdogan. In this case, President Erdogan can show the very new image, new policy, and new achievement for the people. It is relatively easy to achieve such kind of thing. But after that, he continued. The 2 decades means that people compare with current President Erdogan and President Erdogan in the past, and which one is more achievement. That is a matter. That's why, despite his power is strong, last year he lost the local election. So this means that this is a sign who's declining his popularity. And in this case, currently, the opposition party's leader was the mayor of Istanbul. That status is in the past President Erdogan sworn in. And that's why the President Erdogan side worry about his career, because looks like this is the cause of the President Erdogan. So that's why he feels strong pressure from the opposition party, and he decided to crack down, I think. But real background is he needs to achieve something more than his achievement in the past, because he stayed for a long time, too long indeed. So that is a tough situation for the current president, I think.
Yes, also, Dr. Nagao, what are the kind of allegations that this opposition leader is now leveling on the ruling dispensation and government?
That is a little bit controversial, because in this case, if this cracking down is politically motivated, we need to see the situation very carefully, because even if the legal system or the Erdogan side say this leader of the opposition party is guilty, but evidence is indeed, it is not easy to prove this is real evidence or not. So that's why this should be careful. Cracking down the opposition party in the democratic country is always need to check carefully because it could be the politically motivated.
Yes, now we're going to be looking for that verdict. That verdict is set to come out today. That could have a direct influence on this political party and, of course, on the elections, stock markets, everything. That verdict is going to come today, isn't it, Dr. Naga?
Yes, this kind of move indicates that he has a certain number of support. So that's why it's view from the politics. Of course, even if the president, powerful president, he need to respect this kind of the popularity of the opposition leader. So, but without this, this is something authoritarian type cracking down, and this is not a democratic move. And if the cracking down is not enough, maybe reverse effect could happen.
All right, Dr. Nagao, thank you for joining us with your perspective on that story. Now, the 77th Prime